Hello, we are live.
Hello.
Hi, Tangle. How are you doing?
Good evening, fam. IBC, Game Fam, Sizzler, Omniflix, Flix Crew, everyone. We
Thank
are
you.
live.
Yeah, and the first official Genesis Championship for the IBC trading card game is now live. So very happy to be here. Firstly, for everyone that's joining us on YouTube today on the Knots Discord server, huge shout out to our all the participants and our finalists, and especially Tangle. So yeah, firstly, I'd like to ask Tangle to share a bit about the game for anyone that might be new. So, Tangle, do you want to start off that way, and then we proceed into the finals?
No problem. So obviously this is Interplanetary Battle Cards. It's a NFT game. All the NFTs are minted on the Omniflix platform, the Omniflix marketplace, and IBC or Interplanetary Battle Cards is a play on the IBC environment. And this was a project that has been long evolving, starting from Cosmic Cats, launched in February. Again, the first MP4 collection in the IBC, if I'm not mistaken. And the first one definitely on Omniflix Marketplace. And that evolved into a card game, which has been a labor of love for the last 8 months, but not just my own, the IBC community, a very strategic, very smart, intelligent people in that community that love a good card game, love the strategy, love outthinking the other people. I don't know if it's the development environment. I don't know if these hackathons or they're just gamers, but this game has been this constant evolution from just an MP4 to the creation of a universe to the creation of a gaming mechanic and a novel kind of gaming mechanic where we're delivering a few different things. As you can see on the screen, if you're in the live stream, that is the Interplanetary Battle Cards collection. The individual cards on for sale in the secondary market. You can see some volume there in the secondary market. People are trading actively, trying to find the optimal cards for the game. So that's, people talk about utility, and what I did was focus on the game. So it wasn't about, you're not going to get rewards, you're not going to get any yields. It's purely a focus on the game, a focus on the optimal cards or even your balanced cards, and people are taking advantage of it. So as you can see, I don't know if you've seen the video or the post, but this is a 14-person double elimination bracket, very esports style approach to this grand final. And throughout, the players, the top seeds and even the lower seeds, they have been strategizing. They have been analyzing the different battle cards, utility cards, just to see how they can add to their arsenal, how they can add to their strategy. So look, I'm excited that this is happening. I'm excited that the seeding worked as it was, because we have a top 2 seed in Cosmos DeFi. He's ranked number 2. And we also have seed number 4, who's Flix NZ, or that Kiwi guy, depending on where you're looking at him. So we have the top 4 in the grand finals. And I do need to put a shout out to Joran, who was number 1 seed. And like, no excuses. I'm not making excuses for Joran, but he was a very strong contender. Had a really strong Genesis Challenge month, which was in June, just to test the game out. And he had a hackathon, actually. So he flew over to Korea to participate in the hackathon. I think he had more important things to do than participate in the Genesis Championship. So, even though he finished as highly as he did, I think he does have a little bit of leeway for not making the grand finals.
That's right. And it's amazing to see developers. Cosmos DeFi is a very well-known YouTuber. Flix, he's a very active
He's
community.
moderator for every Discord, I'm pretty sure. Every Discord in the IBC, I see him and AJ. They're all over the place, these guys.
Right. So, yeah, it's amazing to see this mix of extremely, diverse people from within the Cosmos ecosystem, and them being able to strategize brings this game, offers this beauty to the game where the rules are extremely simple. I myself have been a participant. I've played, got knocked out in the first round, but Scott was a pretty talented strategist, as you can see. He
Yep.
has gone all the way up to the semi-final. So pretty happy for the match with the first match with Scott, and it was pretty simple to understand the rules, and the
Yep.
simplicity offered the possibility for a lot of strategies to be combined, right, based on the cards that you have, based on your opponent's cards, the cards that they're left out with, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it was interesting to strategize and understand the game. But yeah, our team member, Flick's crew member, Chev or Ken, he has participated too. We kick the dust with the same opponent, Scott.
Hey, but
And
look, there's some backstory to that. So Chev
uh-huh.
purchased a few cards and he wanted to test out a couple of new strategies. And unfortunately, the Omniflix crew is keeping him too busy and he missed his allocated tournament session. So Chev is kind of dirty that he couldn't make that match and he had to default lose and allow that to continue. I'm pretty sure that's how it panned out. But if I'm wrong, my apologies. But I'm pretty sure he had a couple of new strategies that he wanted to try out there. So
Yeah, I remember him getting some of the second day as well. Yeah, I mean, shows how dedicated Chev is to Omniflix.
to Omniflix, yep.
Yeah, so yeah, thank you everyone for participating and taking it to the next level. This is the first ever tournament, to my knowledge, to the best of my knowledge, the first ever trading card game championship tournament with Omniflix in the game. So huge kudos to Tangle for pulling that off. And Tangle, he has identified the power of Omniflix way before the launch, thanks to the Knots NFTs NSA crew for also introducing Omniflix to the wider ecosystem within the Cosmos community. So with that, Tangle started his journey. The first day, we had the collection launch of Cosmic Cats. So this was another collection that involved video, SFX, and Tangled has been a huge supporter uh, towards what we were doing and towards the entire community since then. And we're very happy to have Tangled, and who's officially been selected as the first ambassador in the Australian region, in the in the
Oh,
continents.
it's official. You're dropping the alpha.
Yes,
You're
that's right.
dropping the alpha.
We wanted to do this today, because it has been a long journey. You've been extremely appreciative of the technology built and use the platform, the interactive video, the dropping of NFTs, the model that you came up with to bundle NFTs into packs and then later drop them. We know that it involves effort, and you went all the way through with the Knots team help, of course, but you made sure it happened. And we are very glad that you started to use the tech even before it is fully ready in some sense, but also ready enough for the entire trading card game, the pre-sale decks, and so on and so forth, to have significant volume. So yeah, thank you, Tangle. We are very glad to have you as part of FlixFam and as the first official ambassador.
Yeah, look, thank you guys. It's very easy to test the waters and really push the edge of the technology in this ecosystem, whether it's Omniflix, whether it's Stargaze, whether it's any of the other platforms. The people that I've been around, the Knots crew, the Flix crew, the NSA artists, the admins on the Knots space, and even just the other creators, it's just such a great environment. Again, so you're pointing out there, that's the pre-sale decks. We have 6 decks left. There's about 935 Osmo. Obviously, the market's crashed, so I couldn't take the Osmo and reinvest it. There's a lot of the market plays into it, but ultimately, this isn't about that. It's really
Mhm.
about testing the technology and building a community, and that's all that matters. So we're here now. We're at the pointy end of the top 14 double elimination bracket Genesis Championship, which has been building since the launch back in May, June. The June. I might just mention the challenge, which was in June. it was a very constant effort between me and the gamers to tease out a lot of the bugs, a lot of the gaps in the gaming mechanics, in the I call it the consensus engine, which is this game. It's all built around validation and the consensus mechanism reinterpreted into a game. So I don't want to talk too much about the technical details, but this game and where it's at has a lot more to do as well with the community than just me putting this in there. So again, we are going to touch base. I'm not entirely sure what the next phase is for this live stream, Sisla, but I think the guys are itching to get their grand final on.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes 30 seconds away from that. Tangle, do you want me to play the video featuring details about the game?
Let's do it. Let's give them the launch trailer for Interplanetary Battle Cards Genesis Championship 2020.
All right, here it goes. All right.
There we go.
We're back. And yeah, so Tangle, do you want me to get the Discord and the Excel sheet up on?
Yes, please.
So is it a Google URL? Google Sheet
I
URL?
will, if you go into the Discord, I will ask Cosmos DeFi to provide us with the link.
Mm-hmm. So just before that, let's get set up.
And again, this is a proof of concept. We're really pushing the boundaries of the infra on Omniflix. And also at the back end, we don't have a fully developed digital kind of app at the moment. But what we did is here we go. I will send you the file, Sisla. I just got it now.
Sure.
My apologies. I am a simple man trying to do two things at once. My brain does not work very well as a multitasker. I sent it to you in the private chat, Sisla. So we should have the live score sheet and the Discord ready.
All right. Let me get the screen on. All right. Okay. I think this is better view. Let me see.
As you can see, if you're on the live stream at the moment, on the right side, we have the Interplanetary Battle Cards live score tool. That's what players use to keep track. And the one thing that you need to do is just keep an eye on the two big columns where the 40 is. So that's life and defense. Player 1's on the left, player 2's on the right. And even if you can't see the little cells where they're updating their scores, you'll see the ultimate goal there. You'll see the ultimate scores, the running scores there at the bottom. And if that goes into the negative, they're gone. They're dead. And if they complete their deck of cards, they exhaust the entirety of the deck. The person with the highest score wins. Right? That's as simple as it is. On the left, we have the Discord chat. And what you'll see is the players pasting the decks that they own. So they're going to be deploying their cards into the chat, and you'll see as they roll it out. So the one thing that I'm going to try to do is explain to everyone what's going on, just to give you a little bit of an idea of how the game mechanic works and why they're doing something, or some of my views about what they could do. And I think you should try as well, Sitzla, like you have an understanding of the game mechanics. You've tried it yourself. So if you want to provide some of your input, please do so.
Definitely. I'll do my best.
Okay, so let me know, Sitzla, when you want me to tell them to start. Just for context, everyone, we have Cosmos DeFi. As you can see the name there, Cosmos DeFi. He is in the losers bracket. So he has a massive uphill battle to climb at the moment. If you look at that bracket, it's really hard to see, but he was kicked down into the losers bracket by Flix. And so he's come back up. He's in the grand finals. He has to beat Flix twice, first to 3. He has to win 6 matches against Flix to take out this championship. So he's going to be unloading the artillery. He's going to be trying everything he can, strategizing, taking aggressive, defensive, who knows. But Flix is sitting pretty. All he needs to do is stick to his fundamentals, stick to what he's been doing, and take the first to 3. If he wins the first to 3, that's it. He's got the prizes. And, the prizes are amazing. We have... I think roughly a 200 to 250 US worth in value, worth of tokens, ultra NFTs. Thanks to we have Salmon or SB Scott, how a fellow IBC gamer, he's throwing in some shade. Thanks to the Flix fanatics, we have a Cosmoverse ticket, and thanks for Kobos, who again he's like quite a animated character in the Twitter space, but by God, he's supported this. He supported the IBC game from day one. Like he purchased a whole bunch of the decks. He's returned them back just for the benefit of the community. And regardless of what you say about Kobos, he's an OG. He's 100%. So if you're listening, Kobos, thank you very much again for all your support. We're about to kick off here. That's the context.
All right. So let me switch it back to the scoreboard here. Yeah, I think we can get started. Is everyone in the audience ready? If so, show your support to whoever you're cheering for in the Knots Discord as well as on the OmniFlix YouTube chat. All right. So I think we can get started.
All right. So I've tagged them. I've said, let's go, sirs. It's round 1. So they are about to kick off. If you can see that, what's going to happen now is what you call the staking round. So the very first card that you deploy, the strategy is, do you deploy a strong card to start off and build your defense, or do you deploy a weak card and take the play advantage? So you start off. Okay, here we go. We have Flix and Cosmos DeFi. Flix has issued an escape to Evmos 210. That's a total of 12 points. Cosmos DeFi has a meditation with a 10 defense. It's very strong, but overall, I think Cosmos DeFi has the go. He goes first because he only has 10 points to 12, but they both have high defensive points. So what you're going to see now is Cosmos DeFi going first. He goes first in the battle rounds. And the advantage in going first is you get to set the tempo, right? You get to set the play, you get to attack, or you get to build up your defense first. You can see both of them have additional 10 defense points there. The running score 50-50. They're dead square even, but the advantage in terms of playing is with Cosmos DeFi. So keep an eye out very carefully right there. Cosmos DeFi is probably sitting back, trying to think how he's going to start off this match. he, again, remember, he needs the reset. He can't afford to waste any moves. If he gets in a hole and loses the first one, it's not looking good for him. It'll be pretty bleak.
Correct. So I just have one question over here.
Yep.
We had flicks that attacked, right, and lost, where it was 2 points, and Cosmos DeFi did not lose any points, from an attack standpoint. I know why is that?
Yep. So in the staking round, the attack doesn't matter, right?
Mm.
In the staking round, it's just showing your hand. So there's no taking away anything from the other side, but you can reinforce your defense. So the defense column applies in the staking round, attack doesn't.
All right. We have our next two cards. Let's move on to that.
Okay, so we have Revenge of the Prince and we have Cerberus. Okay, so Revenge of the Prince is you remove any card from the opponent and you also deploy 10 damage and a 5 defense. So there's a very strong attacking card, some minor defense, and the Revenge of the Prince is very tricky. So now they know each other. He's asked to remove the Cosmic card. So the Cosmic card is a very strong double statistic card where if your Cosmic is usually your strongest attacking card, it's very powerful, and you can only utilize them after the 4th battle round. So what he's done here is he's setting the mood. He's taken quite a bit of damage. He's built his defense up just a little bit, and he's also removed the Cosmic card for Flicks. So there you go. You can see the sheen there, the rare Cosmic cards. There's only one of those Cosmic cards throughout all of the pre-sale decks and throughout all of the secondary market. Everyone has one unique Cosmic card. So, it provides a couple of different opportunities there for having an individualistic deck. Not everyone will have the exact same deck, regardless of how you like it, because of how the composition of the total collection. So,
right.
So now we have Cosmos DeFi at 55 points. He's taken a little bit of damage. So Flix is starting back at square one, and Flix has lost his Cosmic card. So Flix is going to be sitting back and thinking, okay, here we go. So he's implemented Captain Cosmic, which is a fairly strong card, probably upper middle tier, and Akashian Skies, also an upper middle tier. So he's taking a bit of damage and adding a little bit more to his defensive strategy. He's retained his use for utility. So let me just explain that to everyone. Your normal battle cards are your basic attack defense cards, but you have 3 utility cards which add randomness to your play. So what we saw then is Cosmos DeFi went straight into a utility play, whereas in Flix reserved his right for a utility, because you can't use utilities back to back.
All right. Yes. Consecutive utilities are not possible. Yes.
You cannot do that. So we've seen Cosmos take a very strong position. He's used his utility. He's taken some damage, and he's also taken the Cosmic from the other side. So he's removed an offensive component from Flix's deck, and he's used his utility. He's trying to take every advantage with that first player position.
Right. And we have, please go ahead, Triangle.
Okay, so we have Consensus Cat, which is a very strong attacking but 0 defense. And then we also have Ionic Power, which is the upper middle tier deck. So we're implementing 18 damage, 6 defense. Oh, actually, no, there's 5 defense.
5 defense, yeah.
There you go. So building back his defense and taking quite a bit of damage from Flix's defense and life points. So now we see a sway in the life points. We have Cosmos DeFi sitting pretty at 50, so that's 10 above your initial life basis. We have Flix really 8 negative and lost a Cosmic. So I guess objectively we can say that he's quite behind going into the 3rd battle round.
Right. And yeah.
Here we go. Okay, he's deployed a utility. He's got the 8 and 6 IBC tech card to deploy some damage, and he's also got the excavator, which is take opponent's card next round. Okay, so this is a little bit different than that Revenge of the Prince, where the Revenge of the Prince you can pick any card from your opponent's deck. This one, he has to pick from Cosmos DeFi's next cards. So
Okay.
Cosmos
So it'll be after the turn, right?
Yeah. So Cosmos DeFi has to deploy those cards first.
Right. And then a card will be taken out.
Correct.
All right. And what's the speciality of the fourth round?
So the fourth round, so the idea of inhibiting the use of your cosmic cards in round 2 and 3 is so that you can give everyone a chance to build their defense. So the idea is that you're almost building your mana. You're almost building your artillery to the point where now it's battle 4, it's round 4. Now you have enough power, enough ability to use your cosmic. And it's also from a technical standpoint, we didn't want to have the cosmics applying from round 1, because if you use a utility like a multiplier and you use your cosmic straight away, you can kill him.
Yep.
Right? It's almost like an insta kill, and the game is useless. So that was one of the restrictions that we implemented as part of the Genesis challenge, is we need to taper off the effects of the cosmic. So round 4, battle 4, that's when you can start bringing in the heavy artillery. That's kind of our thinking.
Right. Understood. And was this rule devised during the Genesis or during the challenge phase?
I think it was devised early on in the Genesis challenge phase, in collaboration with the gamers. Oh, what's this? So Cosmos DeFi, he's deployed his cards, a Gravity Warp, which is a nice defensive card, minimal attack, and then also Wolf and Wads. Wolf and Wads, what's that? I hope everyone can see what the themes are here. That's a very smart play by Cosmos DeFi, because those cards don't change anything. They're not game-changing cards. So he's limited the impact of the excavator play by flicks. And he's also built his defense at the same time.
Right. So Wolf and Wads has an attack of 5 and defense of 7. So yeah.
Yep.
It is a pretty defense-focused attack, or defense-focused move, if you can say that.
I know that Cosmos has probably been strategizing about the excavator play. I think he's been burnt by it in the previous matches. So he's wary of it, and I think he's thought about it, because these are 2 very mediocre cards.
Okay. Understood. All right. Which one's taken? So I think
so the Gravity Warp, I think.
No, the Gravity Warp stays and Wolf and Wads is taken.
I think he picked the first card that was deployed, which is the Gravity Warp.
Okay.
So we'll just have to see. Yeah, he's added 8. Wolf and Wads taken. Okay. I'll take the 5, 7, Wolf and Wads. Okay, my apologies. He is taking the 5 attack and 7 defense.
7 defense, yes. That's right.
Okay. Interesting. It'll be interesting to see. And you can see it's not complex mechanics, but the way that you layer the cards can change everything.
Yeah. And
okay, here we go. What's this?
Hey, am I audible now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Tangled. Am I audible?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got the next round, which is Juggernaut. He's rolled out the Juggernaut and played the Wolf and Wads. So he's using 2 battle cards. He's deployed some damage, and you can see the tide, right? The sway. So he's now back over 50. Cosmos DeFi down at 38.
Correct. That's right.
Just wait. These
It
are
was
very
yeah,
rudimentary plays right now. It's really like a chess game at the moment. Just wait until they start deploying the crazy stuff.
the crazy stuff. All right.
What would you do, Sitzler? What would you do here?
No, what I learned was you got to, keep your defense. No, yeah, a defense and then an attack to be good because you'll at least have the ability to defend a large attack. Because
Yep.
if you are not strong on, if you don't have points and if you're not strong on defense, if there is a large attack like that happened to me, North
Ah.
Scott, took yeah, took mercy, but
Oh, this is exactly what you're talking about. So Cosmos DeFi pulling out the cosmic Cerberus. So that's double stats. You see the sheen there, the gloss.
yes,
That's a double
yes,
stat. We've got 20 damage. We've got 10 defense, and
and
he's also
defense
got the Moneta Machina. That
is a utility card.
that's a utility. Add 10 and add 10 to attack and defense his next round. So for both of his cards in the next round, he gets to add 10 to both cards.
That's right. So
Right.
yeah, this is pretty interesting.
So
This is where the strategy kicks in. Yeah.
this is where it gets tricky. So
Oh, so can someone deploy two of these consecutively?
well, you only have one cosmic, right? You can only have that's a deck restriction is you can only have one cosmic. You have 9 battle cards, 3 utility, and 1 cosmic.
One cosmic. So okay,
Yep.
that's what is allowed in the game, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I see. So a utility in a previous round and an attack or and a IBC card would be amazing. Yeah, there we have the next move by Flix. So what we see here is a dark energy card with an attack of 10 and a defense of 2 with a mystic arts utility card where there is a 2 times multiplier for the defense
In the
in the
next
next.
round.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to see
Mhm.
is they're going to implement that dark energy. So there's going to be some damage taken away from Cosmos DeFi. There's only a
Yeah.
little bit of defense added to Flix, and then he's applied the 2 times defense. So he's banking on
The
the
next round.
fact that he's banking on the next round. But just remember, Cosmos DeFi has the plus 10
Yeah. Next
to
round.
attack and defense for the next rounds, and so I think that'll be close. I think he'll be looming into the 10s at that point, but then he'll have a double defense. It's tight. These two guys have very they've played each other. They're back and forth. You can see the scores, right? It's not there's no blowouts here.
Correct. Correct. It's close.
What does everyone in the chat think? Everyone's going Cosmos DeFi, IBC Tech Strong, Joe Schmo, having a look at you. Manny Kanta, the structure of the game is super interesting. Well, I hope so. You should jump on board and give it your flavor, sir. We got DJ Sontan. Oh, he's a new one. DJ Sontan. He's got 2 decks coming in for that guy. He's ready. He wants to take these guys on for the next championship.
Amazing.
Okay, so a lot of thinking. I think there's a lot of.
Yeah.
How
So when do you
did
think,
you?
so will
Sorry.
we have a next championship? Just a quick question.
When do we have the next championship? You said.
Not when. Will we have one?
Yes,
And yeah, of course, I'd like to know when.
October. End of October is the tentative date. I've also saved a couple of Ultra cards and some Osmo tokens already. So we have a base prize pool, we have a base date, and depending on how things go, like I don't know how much alpha we're dropping. You said something about me appointing me as the Australian region ambassador,
Yeah,
but there could be more alpha coming soon.
that's right.
Oh, what? Here we go. So Cosmos DeFi, he's applying the Stargaze Sorcery. 3/9 again, more of a defensive play.
That's
Oh,
right.
they're pushing through it here. IBC Tech flicks straight back into it. Gravity Warp, Watchful Eye. These are very point-based approaches. I think they're running out of cards. It's going to come down to the wire. But as you can see, Cosmos DeFi is running away with it. There's a huge discrepancy in the points right now.
Yes, that's right. Might be, yeah, that's all. Yeah, Cosmos DeFi has a huge advantage, at least from
How
what
many
I can
cards did I have left? I'm not even counting. Oh, actually, because I have to double it. He's used his double
see.
two
Mystic
times
Art.
defense.
Yeah, 2 times
Yes.
defense. Yeah, that's why he went all in on defense. This is like a
Yes.
good strategy, you know. Pretty close right now.
It's pretty
overall.
close. It's pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
It depends on what their final cards are.
Yeah.
Can someone send me a Mega Cosmos Crypto NFT? You know, he was a sportsman, I think. He could have purchased a Meganaut off the secondary market before the grand finals. I don't think he did. But we'll see.
Will they reveal their cards in the first battle itself? Just curious.
Yes. So from a tournament protocol perspective, what you have to do is you validate the ownership of your cards. So you provide your address to your opponent. Your opponent can validate whether you own that or not. Right? If you don't own it, you can't use it. And if you use it mid-game and they check your address and you don't actually own it, that's disqualified for that match. So you lose that by default. The way that the mechanic works is if you win, you can't change your deck. The loser is permitted to change their deck if they have more than a single deck.
Right.
Someone send me a Meganaut.
Right. And do you think a listed NFT is also considered as owned, or shouldn't you list your NFTs for you to play the game?
I don't think, it's all very technical. If it's listed and it doesn't sell well, who's gonna know? It's still in the wallet. But why would you want to risk that? What if it sells mid-game? And let's say it's a grand final, and what's up for the running is a ticket to the Cosmoverse, an ultra rare NFT, a Knots. So I forgot to mention that the Knots crew have gifted 3 different knots: the Neta Knot, the Hua Knot, and the Star Knot for all of the top 3. So you have this, and then also you have your 20 Osmo tokens. So you're going to put that on the line just for trading on the secondary market. I don't know. These guys are a bit more serious than that.
Yeah, that's right. Someone that's interested in a championship wouldn't want to list their NFT, and take the risk.
Yep, exactly.
All right, we're waiting for the next move. Or
I think,
did this end? No, right?
I think Cosmos is just
thinking
about. Yeah, I think he's just I don't think they have many cards left, whether they have many at all. Just winding down. I think he might still have one utility. Here we go. So we have the LP Moon Phase.
That's right.
LP Moon Phase with build up your defense, not much attack, and then he's got the New Frontier.
Which is
the utility. So he's got 11 points on there. So huge defensive play by Cosmos DeFi right there. He's going to go well up above 70.
80 now.
80. Jeez.
Amazing.
There you go. Someone's got a Meganaut and he's got a multiplier. Oh, damn. What's the maths on that? That's 20 damage. That's 16 defense. Holy, what's the score? I can't do maths. I'm shit at maths. Help. Oh, 62. Oh, no, it's still going.
Yeah. So our battle ended in the 7th round when I played. So why do you think this battle?
Is that it?
Oh, is it?
Is a 2-point game? Is it? Let me just type to them and see.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. They're going to cut and paste that screenshot.
Yeah, I just screenshotted that to mint an NFT
Holy crap!
on
2
OmniFlix.
points.
2 points, yeah.
The Meganaut and the multiplier. See?
Yeah. Oh, the last one was a utility,
Yep.
right? Like, why? Yeah, the utility applies in the same round. Hence, it was very effective.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
that's
Sometimes the utility applies in the next round. Not
yeah,
a
and
not a cool game.
that's
Yeah.
the big difference. That's the big difference is how you see. I have a tendency to try to play the strongest play immediately, but you can see Flick's thought about this. He thought about how it was
Yeah.
going to how he's going to structure it. And he delayed his utility and he
Correct.
saved his multiplier and his Meganaut.
For the
Okay,
end.
let me just. I'm going to leave you for a second. I'm going to update this bracket.
Yep.
That's a great start for Flix and Cosmos. It's 2 points, man. Like, but again, like I mentioned to you, um, Cosmos DeFi has an opportunity to change his deck, whereas Flix can't. So whether or not that changes everything,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Is
We'll
that
see.
we have to see. Yeah, that's right. All right. So, to the Flix fam that are watching this specific this stream on YouTube, uh, if you are live with us, let us know which move you liked in the first game. Yeah, as the folks are saying, it has been an awesome comeback from Flix, and yeah, you have an amazing strategist on both sides, and we are all pretty keen to observe the entire game. So, FlixFam and everyone, don't hesitate to let us know uh, your thoughts. We're always viewing the comments, and yeah, we'll bring them up if they're good. So, round one was won by Flix. So let's go to or the that Kiwi guy on Twitter. We'll soon
Super
be.
error. You got to drop that comment in the stream. That is on point.
Oh, this one, right? The scores are more volatile than my crypto portfolio. That's right.
Oh,
That's
I don't even want to look at my crypto portfolio. I just compound. Just compound, people. Wait for
right.
the Flix drop. And
Yeah.
stop bothering the Flix crew in the Telegram. Stop asking the same questions. The Flix drop's going to happen.
Happen. Yeah, that'll happen. No, it's inevitable. We have the NFTs that are dropped. Uh, yeah, NFTs associated with the Flix drop will be dropped subsequently in the next few weeks. Over a period of the next few weeks, and yeah, we are very excited too. So we have a lot of news for Cosmos. So we're excited for Cosmos. What's happening at Cosmos? So we'll have one lucky winner with us, hopefully, uh, at Cosmos. So let's see how that goes.
I'm too far away. I think Flix is too far away as well. We're on the other side of the world.
Oh yeah. So
We'll
you
make
think
it.
Flix will win? Do you think Flix will win? We can see that, you know, they
Well,
have
look, he's got a reset in the pocket. He's got
correct.
the first match advantage. I
Mm-hmm.
never count out Cosmos DeFi. This could
Mm-hmm.
be that could have been the feel around, and he needed to lock Flix into a win so he could change his deck. Who knows? Um,
Correct.
but Cosmos DeFi, it's undeniable that he's got a beyond an uphill battle now.
Mm.
He has to win 7 matches against Flix to win this Genesis Championship. I do not want to. Um, I do not want to dismiss it because anything can happen. And Cosmos DeFi, if anyone can do it, he can. He actually messaged me a few times and said, "Look, I'd spent hours strategizing. I've been thinking about um, different plays, and I've analyzed all the cards on the secondary market. So it's not like he's just coming in and deploying whatever."
Correct. That's right. It's not about luck. They've been well prepared to play this game in the best possible way. Yeah, that's right.
Joseph Toba, when airdrop, sir? Yes. Do we have any alpha? Do we have any? Do I have a ballpark range, Sitzler? Do we have a general vicinity of of a Flix drop? They're asking.
Yeah, it'll be in Q3 and Q4. You know,
Q3,
it'll be
Q4. Yeah,
neither.
that's a nice ballpark.
Yeah. So yeah, we're waiting for the Osmosis official merge to be completed.
Yep.
We'll have to run a test net with the LBP module. That's happening. We've had other projects to express their interest to use the Omniflix interface for their LBP. That's coming up. So yeah, step by step, everything's taking shape, and we have our warriors ready
We have
for round
movement.
two.
I'm ready for staking round 2. Cosmos DeFi. He's got a cool voice. I've got the voice of a child. Cosmos DeFi has a cool voice, like husky voice.
No, so it's all
If you don't
good.
follow him, anyone in the chat, if you don't follow
Oh
Cosmos
yeah,
DeFi, he puts out some amazing content for the Cosmos and also Cardano and a bunch of other ecosystems in the blockchain space. So make sure you give him a follow. He puts in a lot of work, and I don't think his videos are as appreciated as a lot of the other more popular channels. So give him some love. Follow his fundamental analysis. He's not afraid to give his real opinion. Oh, we've got the staking round.
that's right. So we have 10, 2. Okay, I think it's the same.
So it's the same. They're applying the same cards. Flix is sticking to the same strategy. I'm not sure if Cosmos DeFi has changed his deck, but he was permitted to. They haven't mentioned anything, so let's assume he hasn't changed, but who knows? We now have meditation. They're both going to start off with the same 50-50. And
Right.
obviously, as I mentioned before, the attack points do not count in the staking round. The staking round is purely just to determine who has the play advantage, the starting advantage. Yeah, so like I mentioned, this the game mechanic was called the consensus engine. So the thought is staking, block validation, and then upon the minting of the block on the chain, that's the end of the game.
Right. That's right. Got it.
All right, that's the okay. So we have Cosmos DeFi kicking off. He's got Blast Off and Cerberus. Blast Off 2 defense for the next turn, and he's deploying quite a bit of damage: 10 attack, 5 defense. Nice start there, and he's also building up his defense for the next round. So we may see him get into the 60s, into the 70s for his life and defense points. We'll have to see what Cosmos DeFi is sitting at after Flix's round 1 or
All right.
battle round 1.
All right. So the first round was won by Cosmos DeFi, and he made his move. Now we
He
are
made his
waiting
move.
for Flix to make his move. Oh yeah.
Waiting for Flix. Some people are commenting, flex there, flex on the cards. Are you familiar with any card games? It's like I know Chevy always talks about the fact that you're a Rubik's Cube champion. But are there any other board games, anything else that you do outside of building complex blockchain ecosystems?
I used to play cricket cards, WWF.
Cricket cards.
As yeah, that's right. Cricket cards are fun.
Yeah.
Here the culture is around. It's not gambling as such, but a small treat for the winner. Is also considered a win. So
What are you
that
gonna do? So
happened. Yeah, go
for
ahead.
the
Thank you.
next championship or the next esports type event you have on your powered by Omniflix, are you going to have a betting module? Are you going to have the ability to put your
Bet
flicks on
on
the
the
line?
outcome. Yeah, I mean, it's open for the community. We're the protocol, so we'll
Oh
have
god.
custom awesome, so someone can actually deploy that. So with your trading card game, in parallel, there can be for all the players that are not actually playing the game, they can bet on the outcome. We have the
Hear that?
next move.
There we go. Akashian Skies, Captain Cosmic.
Yep, Captain Cosmic. So we have, yeah, this is an attack-oriented move, I believe. So
Yep. Nice 8 attacks. They almost mirror stats, but it's 8 attack, 5 defense.
right.
Nice defensive play there, mitigating the damage. But it is time for Cosmos DeFi to deploy his cards and get the benefit of the 2x defense play.
That's right. So
Again,
yeah,
you see Flix start off with a battle, right? He hasn't utilized his utility yet. So it's a common theme.
So is this a common strategy that you saw during the tournament, or was it exclusive to Flix?
I think everyone has their own style. Everyone really has their own style. Some are overly aggressive. Some, have a mega home run type of play. So you survive, you build up your defense, and then deploy the mega type play. But unless you have different strategies, you're not gonna get through these guys. We have Cosmos DeFi, Stargate Sorcery again.
Yeah.
So that's got a 9 defense, so he's going to get full advantage of that. And then IBC Tech, so some decent damage, but also you have your high defensive multipliers with the 2x utility.
Yeah, that's right. Deployed in the previous one.
Yeah. So he's got that 73 points advantage. This is a little bit different than his previous one. This is focusing on building that defensive wall. I think that this is completely a different approach than his first match. There he is. He said it there. Got to change it up. Joe Schmo, wrestling's popular over here or over there. I used to love it when The Rock, when I wanted to know what The Rock was cooking.
That's
but now you got what's his name? One of the Paul brothers in WWE. Come on, man.
Oh, not following that anymore.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, yeah. Not following that anymore. Following Cosmos ecosystem news.
That's it. So. All right, Flix. He's got his excavator. He's pulling that out. IBC Tech again, solid card. Excavator. As you see, he's using the excavator around 3 to avoid an immediate cosmic play.
Correct.
I think that's why that comes out around the 3rd match. Okay, so you have Cosmos DeFi deploying pretty mid-range cards. There's a nice defensive play there in Gravity Warp. But LP Moon Phase again, that's a decent defensive play. They're both pretty medium, pretty low end on the attack. I wonder which one he's going to pick. He's picked Gravity Warp just a little bit. Just one more defensive point. Makes sense.
Correct. That's right.
Super error. Cosmos DeFi is killing it in this round. Will we see another comeback? Lost 4 times in a row to Flix. He's taking his chances. Well, you have to.
Yeah.
You got to do something different.
We've seen this, like this level of people strategizing to be able to play. Yeah, it means that there's a lot of scope in the game to be played, and there's a lot left to experience, honestly, in the game. So yeah.
Well, I think I truly believe now that the community is testing it and really taking its limits. Remember, this was a limited collection release. We only had about 500 cards. We can extrapolate that out, and from all the things we've learned over the last few months, we really know how we can tweak the game and really put it up a gear, really increase that randomness. And okay, what do we have here? Okay, is this this is Flix?
Yeah, this is Flix.
He has used a dark energy play with a 10 attack and also an IBC Tech Cosmic, which doubles those stats. So really huge attacking play for this round. Come back down, Cosmos DeFi. Bring down that defensive wall. It ain't mean shit. Heavy card, Joe Schmo. That's it. Heavy.
Right. That's right. Okay. Yeah, superhero, you got it. You saw the comeback.
Who put that there? He's got a gun emoji. Salmon.
Scott, yeah.
Scott SB. He's got many names. Depends what he feels like on the day. But amazing IBC gamer, amazing IBC participant. You know, he's always in the Twitter spaces. He's always in different chats. I see him everywhere. He's supporting everyone. I think he's also very deeply involved in the secret network space. He's always shilling the benefits of privacy protocols, and we have chats here and there. And I do need to get around Shade.
Yeah, like we've had amazing conversations as well around Omniflix and all that you can do. So yeah, shout out to Scott, and we have our next move by Cosmos DeFi, a utility card and Cerberus, an attack heavy card. So you have 10 on the attack, 5 on the defense. But because this is an interplanetary, so this is a cosmic card, right?
Cosmic, yeah.
Hence, we have doubled the attack and the defense points, along with a utility, remove any card from opponent. So this is this after the is this after the opponent plays, or is this before?
No, so this is he can remove any now from the opponent versus Excavator, which specifically said take your opponent's cards in the next round.
Yeah, got it. All right, now which card will Cosmos DeFi go for? Is the cosmic card? Okay.
He's already used it.
Correct.
Flix has already used it. I wonder if he's going to try to get that multiplier. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
He's taken it. He's taken the peak of the Knots NFT ecosystem, the Mega Knot, that is not out yet. If you are not around the Knots collections, make sure you start getting them, because you're going to miss out on the special edition Mega Knot that's going to come out.
Yeah.
I think I have to take the Mega Knot.
Well,
you did, sir.
No. Yeah.
Oh, no. Is this all games?
It's closed now. So, yeah.
Okay. So he's taken the Mega Knot. The points are still fairly, there's not a huge discrepancy there, but now he's got Cosmos DeFi has some heavy artillery going into the final stretch. Flix has been, we've moved past the middle rounds, and okay, so Flix is dropping. Yeah,
we have a Juggernaut and a Mystic Arts, a utility card. So 8 and 5 on the attack, and 2x defense on the next round.
Okay, so he's deploying a very similar strategy to his first match. Will it work against Cosmos DeFi's kind of more erratic approach here, and banking on the Mega Knot closing in towards the final rounds? We'll see, but it still looks good. Like, this is what happened in the first match. Cosmos DeFi had an early lead. He was winning the to and fro, and then at the end, there was just a last-minute play, 2 times defense, and he eked out a 2-point win.
Right.
Super Era, we have some IBC Cosmic Drop cards available. Beautiful.
Yeah, this will be a nail-biting finish. Let's see how that goes.
Cosmos DeFi.
Yeah. We have a consensus cat and ionic power because there is a utility. Think.
Where's what's happening with Flix's? The scoring seems a bit. You see what I'm? I think some of the scoring guys, like there's a round that's been missed.
Yeah, we had
Let me
yeah
just check.
5-8. Yeah, now we have it right.
Okay. All right, they're modifying scores now.
Okay. Cosmos DeFi says that he has some bombs for the end.
Okay.
Let's see. The scores are. Oof.
Okay, the
Yeah,
scores are tight.
tight.
What? Flix is. Oh, you got the benefit of that defense play, wasn't it?
Hmm. Cosmos DeFi had a utility last round, right?
Oh no, it was Flix had the 2x defense in his next round, so he's gotten the benefit of that now.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, so he's 11 points ahead, waiting for some bombs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So these were the previous plays. We've had attack heavy rounds, defense heavy rounds. Okay, where we have the next move. All right.
There's the lag. The lag. It's showing up on mine. There we go.
Yeah. Wolf
Wolf
and
and Ward.
Wards, New Frontier utility card. Yeah.
Yep, New Frontier. Heavy on the defensive.
10. Yeah. That's right. 17 on defense and 6 on attack. Yeah. 74. Okay. Flick still has one round to go. Oh, man. 9
Yeah,
2.
there's some adjustments to the score.
Correct.
How's this going to close up? There's 10 points in it. We know that Cosmos DeFi has a Mega Knot. Does he have a multiplier? Does he have something else? We have Flix. He's dropped a Super Fluid. This could be his last hand. See what happens.
Okay. So one player can play 8 rounds and the other can just stay at 7 rounds. Is that possible?
You can say ultimately it comes down to how many how your utilities roll out. So you have 13 cards,
Right.
but if you have a utility that allows you to steal your opponent's cards or allows you to revive a previous card, changes everything. So that's why there's additional rounds there in case they're needed.
If needed. Yeah. So now Cosmos DeFi has the Mega Knot. Is that
He
right?
has the Mega Knot, yes.
Okay, because he has taken it. Oh, taken doesn't mean not just off of the deck, but
No,
taken for you to use it again.
he possesses it now.
Insane.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Yeah.
Okay. Understood. Nice. Were all of these rules made up well before the game launched?
Yeah, most of the rules, the baseline game, and how to, a lot of the kind of baseline mechanics were made in advance. So when I launched the collection, there was a manual, and then there was the walkthrough. Remember the video walkthrough? Ah, okay. We need a
Ruling.
ruling here. Let's see
Yeah.
what's happened here.
Okay. Okay.
Something has happened that has never happened before. Let's see.
Oh, this is exciting.
I'm going to get called out on my knowledge of my own game. This is not what I wanted to do on live stream. I took the Mega Knot for round 2. Now, does this go back in his deck for round 2? I took the Mega Knot for round 2. Now, does this go back in his deck for round 2? What does that mean?
So is it so he took it in this?
For round 3. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it goes back.
Into his deck. Okay. At the start of a new game, we have our own decks back. Okay, makes sense. It's local to the round. Yeah, Cosmos DeFi. So now is the time, now or never. You got to use the Mega Knot. Come on. There you go. Okay. There's some conversation happening in the chat. Regardless of has to use the same 13 card only down to correct. So Cosmos
If he
DeFi.
wins,
Yeah. This is right. This is right. If he wins.
so there's a lot of there's technical aspects here. So what they're talking about, if you're watching what's going on, Cosmos DeFi wants to clarify if I've taken one of his cards from using his utility, can I keep that for the next round? And so we've clarified that no. Once the round's over, the deck's reset. But because the rule is if you win, you can't change your cards. So again, he's right. Cosmos DeFi has called that out, and Flix NZ has to retain his original composition of his cards. All
Okay,
right,
so that means the Meganaut won't be there in the next round. If
no, he'll have it.
Okay, he'll have it. Okay,
But he can't change his cards. So usually, what's happens is you buy your starter deck. You have 13 cards, but you want to add to that. You want to add different cards. You want to have different styles of play. And so if it's not working, that's what Cosmos DeFi is doing. He's changing his deck composition. He's trying new things. But the winner can't do that.
Understood.
Okay, so we have Flix. He's deployed the gravity warp that he stole. Cosmos DeFi rolling out the
meditation card.
It's rolling out the meditation. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the scores. Yeah, we're still going with this match. Okay.
Yeah.
It's close, you know. It's really like you could play this in 2 minutes, or it's taking 20 minutes to play one game, right? Because you're really thinking about it.
Yeah, this is like chess,
it's like chess.
And also, it's honestly, I'm glad that the players, the entire championship, like one challenge, one championship or a tournament, has happened with just the Excel sheet and the Discord or Telegram chats. But going forward, if we have an interface to be able to play this game, we believe it will be amazing. So do let us know your thoughts, and yeah, fam, let us know if you want an interface to play.
Everyone in the chat, ask for an interface. Hashtag OmniFlix, make an interface. That's too long. IBC app.
Yeah,
IBC app hashtag.
That's good. That's good.
Everyone, get onto Twitter right now. Tag OmniFlix and Flix Fanatics and put in hashtag IBC app, IBCG app. Do it. We need it.
IBCG app. Okay.
I think that match finished. So I think we went 2-0.
Okay, this was the staking round.
That's the staking round.
Oh, that's why
they're going straight back into it.
Okay. Did we get a screenshot for the earlier game?
I'm not sure. I don't think we got a screenshot, but regardless, I don't think, we can reverse the video. We can see it. It was definitely Flix that won that in terms of points. I didn't see the Meganaut though.
Yeah.
Did you see the Meganaut?
No, I didn't too. I thought it should have been used.
Yeah. Okay, so 70, 80. Just to clarify, guys, my Meganaut was taken from me and not able to be played. I had lost and we were starting round 3. Okay, so they've applied it. Yes, okay. So they've applied it as a burn, essentially. So I think, let me just clarify that is what the ruling was during the Genesis challenge. It was actually applied as a burn. So, yep, they've been playing it as a burn. Thanks for clarifying, guys. I think we've spoken about this, and I think we all as a community decided, it's played as a burn.
Okay.
My bad. The guys know more than I do. That's why they're in the grand finals.
Yeah.
See, that's what I mean. It's like once you release it in the wild, and then they pick apart all of the rulings, and they really read they read it down to a fine skill, and they apply it, and they're testing it against each other. That's just what happens. It's like you put it under the stress test, and you really see how your words and the text and the imagery and the application, how it all works when they're using it.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, yeah, it is. It is. It's fine.
Exactly. Tweet hashtag IBCG app for the app. Do it, everyone, please. We need an app, and I can't afford it. I'm poor. I got wrecked. I lost all of my Luna and my UST. Feel sorry for me.
Yeah. So
And
if you
on top of that, I didn't just lose my Luna and my UST. I lost my Bitcoin and my Polkadot from Celsius. I got double rugged, man. Sucks.
are you serious?
No
Did that
joke.
happen?
No joke. Lost all my Bitcoin.
Oh man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's
Absolute.
sad. That's sad.
Not your wallet,
Not your
not your
keys,
keys, right?
not your tokens. That's right. That's right.
Anyway, let's not think about it.
Mm.
It's about the
Okay.
grand finals, everyone.
So who
Staking,
won
it's
the
the same.
second
It's
one?
the same.
Yeah.
Flix
Okay.
won. Flix won the second one.
Flix won the second round. Round 3 started. Yeah, we have our
Yep.
first staking round in place.
Whatever staking round.
Mhm. And the first move by Cosmos DeFi as well. So a Cerberus card and Revenge of the Prince card, which is a utility card where they can remove any card from the opponent. It's a remove, not a take.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
I'll take the Cosmic. All right. Sorry, not take. Remove the Cosmic.
See the language, it's like oh
Just making sure you get everything right. Yeah.
okay.
Cosmos DeFi. Super Error needs the Flix drop first. Sure. Sure, super.
Yes, we need the Flix drop to bring me back out of the depths of this bear market. Although Juno's pumping at the moment, so thanks, Juno.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we have a move pending from. You can wait on the Flix drop. Yeah. The game or the Flix drop.
Hey, everyone now. They don't care about the grand finals anymore. See? That's how high everyone is for the Flix drop. Hashtag
Yeah.
IBCG game.
Just a second. I'll need to share my screen again.
See? Look what you do. Everyone asks him. Everyone starts building the pressure. Sitzler, where's the Flix drop? He freaks out. Exits, man. Rugs us. Live championship.
Yeah. Don't
That
know what
wasn't an
happened.
accident, man. That wasn't an accident. He's warning us. Stop asking about the Flix drop.
Yeah. The universe knows it. Yeah. Knows more about
Super
it.
error. Flix drop tomorrow.
Hmm.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
land.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
I can't wait till we meet in person. I can't wait till we have a Cosmoverse IBC game Genesis Championship 2023 on the live screen, shoutcasters, people in the crowd.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'll be fun. Definitely it'll be fun. We'll have it
What
in the
about
meta.
this? What about this, Sitzler, right? So while they're waiting, while they're strategizing,
Mhm.
I'm always hypothesizing how the OmniFlix platform is going to be. And I always talk about, is this one day, this streaming platform, is this going to be on OmniFlix? Are we going to be able to see comments and say, hey, that's a great comment. Thanks for engaging here. We're going to drop you to your wallet an NFT for your participation or that great comment. Or, hey, everyone that finds the right theme, look at Captain Cosmic. What's the influence from that? Or Akashian Skies, what's the influence from that? If you get it right, can we drop them some fan tokens? Like, is that where you're going?
Yeah, that is definitely part of the infrastructure. First, for consumption, like media consumption, that is where you'll have a lot of interactions, have I'll say rewards for participation. Your game definitely is a good example. We are learning too, as you structure the game, as the community is playing it, we're looking for touch points where not only the creator of the game but also the people that host the tournament, who might be
Yep.
different people going on, people
Yep.
that play the game, the entire championship, and people that participate on weekend tournaments, yeah, betting NFTs or so on and so forth against against each other. So this is a model that we see happening in the future, and we'll definitely see that.
Everyone's getting paid to support. What are you getting paid in? Classic UST?
Or flicks.
Super error. Oh man, super error's not getting. Oh dude, come on, OmniFlix, what's going on? Okay, back to the game. Back to the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, got distracted there.
So after the move from Flix, we had Cosmos DeFi roll out the Consensus Cat and Ionic Power Consensus Cat, an attack heavy card with 10 attack, 5 defense, whereas Ionic Power is also an attack heavy card with 8 attack and 6 defense. Do we have a utility? No, that's not. Yeah, there's no utility carrying forward for Cosmos DeFi. So these are the scores, and yeah, Cosmos DeFi is at 50 and Flix is at 31 with a move
Yeah,
pending.
very common theme, right?
Hmm.
Again, Cosmos DeFi, getting the start, pushing ahead, getting the defensive wall, applying the attack points.
Hmm.
But
Will we see a utility card by Flix this time in the third round, like in last two games?
I assume so. Like they've worked. Why would you do anything else?
Hmm. So, yeah,
It's working.
it's working. It's
It's
working.
the same card.
Same. It's the same. So the excavator take opponent's card the next round. So no points on attack or defense. IBC Tech has an 8 and 8 on attack and defense. So this round will conclude with the score settling at 42 and 39 in favor of Cosmos DeFi.
Super error. So back to the game. Will we see scores as 2-1 this round? Will Cosmos DeFi make a comeback? Will he keep his tournament life alive, or is this going to be a clean sweep? Are we really going to see Flix NZ clean sweep the entire IBC game community without a single loss?
Without a
Are
single.
you for real?
Yeah. Did he get any special training from you, Tangle?
No, no. How, is anyone on my bandwagon, or is everyone wants Flix to kill me off?
Okay, we see a move from Cosmos DeFi, the LP Moon card, which is a defense heavy card. And then we have the Gravity Warp, which is again a defense heavy card, but has been taken. Oh man.
That that's his that's his go-to. Those two cards are his go-to for the excavator play.
Correct. Correct. Making sure at least the few points from defense stay. And yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's right.
That's it. That's it. I think next time when we have the next championship, maybe sometime in October, we'll have a
Mhm.
little bit of ambient beats going on in the background.
Oh, was that beatboxing?
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I think. Did you press a button or something?
I didn't do anything. That's Tangle, guys. That's Tangle for you.
Tangled. That's it.
Yeah,
It's just I can't afford actual beats, so I just have to make it myself because I lost all my crypto.
that's right. Definitely. We have a lot of music creators uh, that are launching on OmniFlix. We have Dope Stilo, the OTP crew, and a few others that have shown interest. So Yeah, you should be able to pick up music off of them.
That Twitter Spaces with the live music. Oh man, that was you
Yeah,
know that was something else.
thank you. So we can see the move by Flicks. So we have Dark Energy and Juggernaut, an attack heavy move, I'll say, with 10
Yep.
attack, 2 defense, and the Juggernaut with 8 attack and 5 defense. So yeah, Cosmos DeFi, yeah, stayed or racked up his defense, but at the same time with an attack move, this has yeah, this has turned the tide
Somewhat.
somewhat. Yeah.
Everyone's looking at your tabs, mate. Everyone's looking at your notifications.
Okay.
I think they're
Yeah.
stressing.
No, this is a full screen share, so can't really avoid that. But yeah.
The setup on YouTube is awesome. All right,
Hey.
thanks. Powered by Omniflix. This is nothing to do with me, guys. This is 100% the team in the background. Can you just list everyone that's been involved, Sitzler? Because I don't know all of them in the background. They're in the back, like teetering away, doing all this. It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, definitely. A huge shout out, I'll say, to Jatin, Satish, Chetan, Ken, and the entire engineering crew for making sure, we are at it, on point with the collateral, with the media that's produced, with the copy, with the posts on Twitter, and everything else to organize this event. And especially again to Ken for playing the game like a true champion well before the championship even started. So, huge shout out. He explained to me the basics, but we never got to play a game. Hopefully soon. So yeah, this is what we can do, and we'll do everything we can for our creators. That's for sure.
And I think we just need to mention that this isn't restricted to me. This isn't just a Cosmos, Tangled Cosmonaut thing. I think if you want to reach out to the Flix Fanatics Omniflix crew and you have a proposal, an idea, whether it's on Omniflix TV or whether if it's live streaming and powered by the YouTube channel or whatever, make sure you reach out to them. Make sure you reach out. I know there's a few creators in there in the chat. I know some of you guys doing stuff, so don't be afraid. These guys are amazing. Oh,
Correct.
here we go. Pulling out
Yeah.
the artillery again, the Cosmics, the Moneta Machina.
Correct. A utility card, 10 attack and 10 defense will be added in the next round. Then we have the Cerberus, a cosmic card with,
Yep.
I'll say 20 attack and 10 defense. Is that
Yes.
right? Okay. 20 attack, 10 defense, and a utility card. No,
And
honestly, I'll say not just for the creators, to reach out to the Flix crew, but also to Super Ramani, Tenga, Joseph, and the entire Flix Fanatics team who do a great job at making sure all of this, well reaches the community as well as makes sure that the creators are well aware of all the tech that exists within the ecosystem. So huge shout out to them as well.
massive shout out. Massive shout out. Even the Flix quizzes that they're participating or they're hosting on the Sundays and really engaging with the crew, with the community, and getting everyone to think about all these little things that they might not necessarily know unless you do the quiz. And then on top of that, you're getting dropped OG NFT tokens and NFTs for participating in the quiz. So I don't know what more you guys can do, honestly.
Yeah,
100.
definitely.
That's right, Joseph.
100% Flix Fanatics. Yes, definitely. So we're waiting on the move from Flix. Will this be the game changer? Will it be a 3-0 or a 2-1?
Look at that life. It's looking okay for Cosmos DeFi right now, but he's waiting for the outcome of round 5. But he also has the defense and attack bonus, the boost for the next round. So I don't know, it's looking a little bit better than the last round. So we'll see what happens.
Right.
That's it. Flixline Jatin, Flix fam. Honestly, you guys grind it out. You always on there. You're consistent. You cross-platform Discord, Telegram, and on I don't know. It's You guys are just always on the ball. You're always doing stuff. Oh, Cosmos, what's he said? So I figured out the hard way in round one that my utility cards are not actually playable the way I would like against Flicks. Well,
Ah,
that's a tough
okay.
one.
There's a
I can't help
realization
you there.
during round one. Got it. Hmm.
They're key contributors to the changes in the rules. So I might just, from memory, Joran, Cosmos Joran provided a few tweaks that we've implemented. The two card play, actually, again, I've said this on Twitter Spaces, but the two card combination play is is from a suggestion from Captain Jinxto, the creator and the founder of the WAD Squad. Right,
Oh,
so the IBC game, Interplanetary Battle Cards, was always going to be a one card play
mhm. Okay.
until I had a few matches with Captain Jinxto, and he said, "Hey, I think you really should do a two card play. It increases the strategy and increases the randomness. I think it's too predictable if you're deploying one of one. There's only
Yeah.
so many things." And I was like, "Oh, okay, we'll do that. That sounds better." And it just changed the game completely.
Yeah, that's right. That single rule of instead of it being like one card, if it is a two card game, yeah, that changed a lot in the game, and that brings the strategy to play. Otherwise,
Yep,
it might have been pretty linear
yep.
in what was possible. Yeah, very nice. Captain
Thank
Jinxito,
you,
he's the creator of Ward Squad,
Odd Squad.
uh, the Omni Wards NFTs, and runs the entire Wards community. Pretty neat, does yeah, is friends with everyone, if I can say that. Yeah.
He is. He's just everyone's around him. Um, DJ Suntan, I got it. Draw three cards. Look, it's hard enough at two cards. Sheesh.
Yeah. Cosmos DeFi says he like the two card combos, so that's right.
Just
We
from
all love the
just
game right now. Hmm.
just from the Genesis Championship, we already are making some new rules. So for the next championship, we
Mhm.
are locking in your decks at the commencement of the tournament. So you cannot purchase any further cards on the secondary market. All right, when
After
the
the start
tournament
of the
starts.
tournament. Okay. Then don't you think the trading activity on the during the tournament will be low? But that'll mean it might be higher when people are planning their strategies before the tournament.
Possibly, but at the end of the day, we don't. You know, if you focus on the game and people like playing the
Mhm.
game, you don't really worry about what's happening on the secondary market. You just, you
Correct.
know, if if
That's
if
right.
organically they want to trade it, they will trade.
That's absolutely right. Like we have a 1,100 plus Osmo in trading volume for this entire trading card game, and
Yep.
this was at Osmo. This was when Osmo was around $5. It wasn't at
Yep.
a dollar
Yep.
like it is today. So there has been significant investment made into the game by the people, and yeah, it is pretty amazing to see that all that in action right now today.
Okay, so we've got Mystic Arts again, another his 2x defense, which has been proven to be a critical card. I don't think um, say his Meganaut or anything like that has been as critical as his late 2x defense play.
Correct.
I think Flix has been relying on that as a kind of back end um, solid play that it seems like Cosmos DeFi hasn't been able to crack through yet.
Hmm. Yeah.
So,
And it is, we've seen this, in all three games.
yep.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, the taking opponent's card is the most critical. Yes. Hmm. I see.
We might need to get him on the stream
Hmm.
for post match analysis. Not finished yet. Cosmos crypto NFT. Focus, sir. It's not over till the fat lady sings.
All right. What do we have? A Wolf and Wards, 5 and 7, a defense heavy card, and an IBC Tech 8 and 8. So Scores. Okay, there's a 2x defense next round for Flicks. So we'll have to see how this plays. But the difference is, huge right now. It's 35 points. Let's see how this goes.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, he added his 10.
Yeah, there was a 10 attack and a 10 defense.
Oh shit!
of
This is the
D5.
first time we've seen him in from 10 below.
Yeah.
Oh shit! This is a little bit different.
Okay. So is the Mega Knot already taken? What's the status of the Mega Knot?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. So
I haven't
this
seen it.
round, hopefully, we'll see the Mega Knot, I think.
No, not yet.
Oh.
He's building up his defense. He's got a 20 defense play,
Oh,
3 attack.
right. That's right.
I think
But
he's got a multiplier in the pocket and a Mega Knot. He's got a multiplier and a Mega Knot in the pocket.
so right now there are 40 points on attack. So because of the multiplier, 2x multiplier on defense, the last round. So a lot of ground is covered, honestly. And reduction.
Damn, yeah, they're both 10 as well.
Oof. This is pretty interesting.
Oh no, we might see another like 5-point, 2-point game here. I wonder how any of the other gamers in the comments are thinking about how they would do. And look, I'm not going to release too much information, but again, we're already in planning for the next collection. As Sitzler already mentioned, they've appointed me, nothing super formal yet, but they've announced it publicly that I'm going to be the ambassador for the Australian region for Omniflix. So there's going to be a little bit of an Omniflix vibe for the next collection. That's all I can say right now.
Very nice. Very nice.
But, you know, our collaboration.
I've seen the design, so yeah, I'm pretty excited for that.
What have you seen?
I've seen something from the ether.
Okay. The collaborations are deep. As you can see in my profile pic, that is the Tangled Quest collaboration. So, you know, our collaborations are not a new thing.
That's right. Okay, so we have the next move by Cosmos DeFi. So that it's close. It's close. 12-point difference. Cosmos DeFi made his move. A defense heavy move. What will we see here? The total score is at 82.
Ooh.
81. Okay.
Is that enough? This is pretty good. Like, whatever Cosmos DeFi is doing right now is better than what he was doing the previous. Incrementally, I think he was doing better each match.
Yeah, the first one with the Mega Note was a blow, honestly.
No, I think the first match was a 2-point game.
Oh yeah, that was the ace. That's right. My bad. Yep. Even with the Mega Knot, it was just a 2-point. A 2x multiplier and a Mega Knot.
All right, what does this?
20 and 16.
Oh shit. Is that it?
Insane.
You're kidding me. Is that all?
Yeah, I think this is the end, right?
You're joking.
A 1-point difference. So
Holy crap.
So close.
Wow, man. Shit.
GG. Yeah.
GG's. Sorry for I don't mean to swear. It just comes out. Apologies for my profanity, people. Don't mean it. But, you know. GG's, guys. Sheesh. It wasn't a blowout. The second round was a little bit of a blowout, but 2-point game the first one and a 1-point game for the last one.
Yeah.
Great games. Great games. Great Genesis Championship Grand Final. I have to say that's a wrap. We have a Genesis Championship for the 2020 tournament, which is Flix NZ, that Kiwi guy, Congratulations, my friend. Swept. You swept the competition. Damn. You'll be going Cosmoverse, right? You got that ticket now. You got the Ultra NFT. You've got the Netanog. You've got the Shade from Scott. You've also got 20 Osmo tokens. Amazing. Second place, another Ultra NFT, the Star Knot. I think it's 5 Osmo tokens, and the third place, which I think was Cosmos Joran. Yep, Cosmos Joran. He gets a Ultra NFT, a Hua Knot, to close off the total prize pool. So congratulations, Flix was never necessarily like I'm not going to say he was never in trouble, but he pulled it off in the end like a real champion. Cosmos DeFi did everything he could. I think there was a vulnerability there that he identified in match one that really, really affected his strategy. But really, they were not blowouts. This was really close. I think it would be a great opportunity for us to kind of get their respective views, don't you think, Sitzler?
Yep, 100%. I think we need to Cosmos DeFi's channel. We need to make sure there is a breakup of how the strategy went. What were their thoughts, and what are their strategies going forward. This will definitely help improve the game experience, provide a walkthrough for everyone, and yeah, personally, I think it is amazing. So, Tangled, I want to say this: what would you probably do with a 50 Juno added to the price pool?
What would I do?
Yeah.
We would split it
Mm-hmm.
across the
Okay.
top three. 50. So you'd probably add a 25 to first,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe a 15
And a
to,
five,
yeah.
and a 10. Yeah.
Is that, what's this? Are you dropping some alpha? Are you
Yeah.
dropping some alpha?
That's right. You can consider a 50 Juno price, in
Jeez.
Juno added to the
Actually,
price.
what I'd do is I'd put it in my wallet
Uh-huh.
and rug everyone. No, no, no. Come on,
Sure.
man.
It's
I lost all
untangled.
my Bitcoin. Congratulations. You guys just got another 50 Juno drop. Holy crap. On the pump too. Not even Juno on the low. It's
That's
pumping.
right. That's right. So this will be, what Omniflix can contribute from our end, and we want to make sure that everyone that has played the game, we want to thank each and everyone for actually taking a look at the Omniflix market, making sure you follow Tangle, making sure you got your deck, the cards on secondary, put in the effort for uh, put in the effort to be able to play the game. First the challenge, then the championship, and we're beyond speechless. And this means a lot to us. And this is yeah, this is honestly the least that we can do. Yeah.
Look, that thank you very much, Sisla. I'm sure the community will appreciate it. And I'm sure other gamers that are on the fence, because I know there are a few gamers out there that haven't participated. They like the art, they like the game, but they're a bit hesitant to participate. I don't know if they're just a bit shy, but hopefully these incentives and these bonuses show that, look, if the community wants to get around it, we have the resources, we have the support from Omniflix, and if we continue to release collections and there's minor royalties. So what, I haven't released the roadmap yet, but I might as well say it since it's dropping on the alpha. I want to drop some alpha too. So
Sure.
the next collection that I'm dropping, I'm not going to say all the specific numbers and how we're going to do it, but I'm going to maintain a 10% royalty in every single token or every single dollar that is traded on the secondary market, and all the royalties coming to me will go direct into a separate community tournament fund. So that's what I'll be doing for
That-
BFOT. Oh yes, we've made it, guys. Do we, Sitsa, do we have the opportunity to bring Flix and Cosmos just for a couple of minute chat before we wrap up?
Oh yeah, we do have the opportunity. You can send them the stream URL.
Okay,
I'll send that to you via DM on Discord.
okay.
Yeah, I
I
just
will
sent it to you.
send this to you guys.
Right. people
on the
don't.
Telegram.
Yeah.
All right, so just hold on. Everyone, Flix, check your Telegram DM, and Cosmos DeFi, check your Telegram. Let's bring you on. Let's bring you on for a bit of a chat. We'll talk to Cosmos DeFi first, and then we'll bring the champion on and get his thoughts. If anyone else wants to quickly jump on before we wrap this up, make sure you comment on there, and Sitzer might be able to pick one or two of you IBC gamers or community members. Just
Yeah.
at them and say, Sizzler, bring me up.
Yeah. Or you can post your question or your thoughts for your thoughts for Cosmos DeFi or Flix, and we'll be sure to bring them up on screen.
Okay, so
Simulations paid
guys,
off.
I've sent your links. Jump onto StreamYard. You don't need to put your camera on, but turn your mics on, and we'll get the post Genesis Championship interview underway before we wrap this up and successfully call it a day for the very first NFT, basically esports championship in this ecosystem.
In the Cosmos. One point I'd like to add is we decided the 50 Juno, pretty recently, not hasn't been too long. We never announced. So yeah, this is what we'd like to see. Everything built in an organic way, and we're more than happy to retroactively contribute to the success for respective communities. This has nothing to do with only Omniflix, because this was played on Omniflix. We are able to support this, but in any which way, whether it is currently this is being played in the Knots Discord server, right? So huge exposure to the Knots crew, NSA crew, the Knots art team as well, for all their projects. So yeah, definitely, this kind of support is something that we'd love to offer to all of our community members, our creators, and the communities that they manage. So yeah, thank you again, Tangled, and for everyone that played.
Okay. Check your Telegram, fams.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I think they were just waiting for us to post a link, but we can't post a link to everyone on the IBC channel. So DM to your Telegrams. If anyone in the chat, again, in the YouTube chat, if you want to jump on or drop some comments, ask them some questions. No more on HTTP omniflix.network.
Making sure we have all the infrastructure ready for creators like yourself, for passionate gamers like Cosmos DeFi and Flix, right? So yeah, we'll do our best. We'll keep doing our best. And if you have anything to add to that, or if you're a community member that wants to show support to the creators, do not hesitate to go to the website, join us on Telegram and or Discord, and follow us on Twitter. So yeah.
Tweet IBCG app. That's it. I think Cosmos DeFi is coming on. I'm not sure if Flix is going to jump on, but we'll see. They both have the link. Give them another 5 minutes. And if they have
Flix with us before
yes.
Cosmos DeFi. So let me bring Flix up.
Oh. Yay. The champion. The champ is here. And he's a humble champ. Doesn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
I need to go to the toilet.
Oh, dude. How do you feel, man? Genesis champion 2022.
Oh, I'm blown away.
All right, we got Cosmos DeFi here. Hey, Flix, we'll just let Cosmos DeFi talk about the kind of underdog story and second place. Let him talk about his experience, and then we'll go to you, champ. How you going, Cosmos DeFi?
Oh, doing well. That was good commentating. I was listening while we were playing.
That's good. How do you feel?
Thanks so much for boosting the prize pool. That's really nice of you. I really appreciate it.
And no problem at all. It's all for the community, and you're the champions and played this game with all your strategies. we are extremely impressed and glad that you were able to take full advantage of all that's offered to you. So
Oh,
thank you.
well, it was great. It was great. So after the first round, I realized that I wasn't going to be able to play the way I wanted to because the card that he has, where he gets to take one of my cards and use it against me, it it forces me to skip using a utility card in round 4.
Right. Right.
So
Yep.
that makes the biggest difference because my two utility cards that I wanted to use apply to the next round. So I would have to use it in round 4 and round 6.
Right.
Otherwise, I had to use different utility cards. So that honestly, that was the biggest thing. Otherwise, um, I definitely would have won at least one, maybe 2. I don't know.
Mm.
So,
How did you feel going into that last match? That was down to the wire, the 1 point. Did you think you'd done enough, or did you do the maths in your head?
um, he the last time we played, I don't think he used that double defense card.
Yeah.
So I thought I was going to be able to win. Um, but yeah, no, I knew it was going to be close, but I know I have a problem because my card, I get to take one of his cards, but there's 3 of his cards that I have to worry about, not just one. So he was saving the 2x multiplier with the Mega Knot card, and that was that. So I knew it was going to be either 1 or 2 points or a tie. That's what I was figuring.
Okay.
What do you think? So overall, your overall experience up to this point, was it a positive experience for you? What do you think we could do to improve the next competition, the next championship?
Oh, I think it was good. I think that with more, you have the long Telegram thread with all the suggestions, and just ironing out some of the rules that different players interpret differently, probably because we've played different games and they
Yep.
mean different things in different games. I think it's a good idea to snapshot the wallets at the start of the tournament.
Yep.
I mean, that wasn't a rule this time, so I did buy a card after Flicks beat me the other time, but it didn't really help me. um,
What was the card you bought?
I bought the
Double defense?
the double defense for the following round, but I couldn't use it because I would have to use my utility cards in round 2, 4, and 6. The way that you play, you make me push my second utility card to round 5, and then I can't use the other one that I want to in round 7 because there is no next round. So the only other thing that I would try, but it's taking a big chance, would be trying to knock him out in like the 3rd or 4th round. I don't think I can do it.
Mm.
And I don't think I could do it because he has the multiplier, which he would have to use to double his defense in like his first turn after the staking round. Once he saw what I was doing. When it was the original rules where you start with 20 life points, it was really easy to wipe out the other person quick.
Yep.
Mm.
And that's what I think. That's really what the that Genesis Challenge month of June changed a lot of things.
I
Right.
never played a full 7 rounds before that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly, because you had such powerful moves, and the one thing that I consistently saw across the board, because you were playing with each other, but you were also competing against me, right? So I was switching up my deck. I was creating more balanced decks, more defensive heavy decks, and really OP decks. And what I was finding was that the 20 life point start was just too low. Like everyone can wipe everyone out at within the first 3 rounds. So we changed that to 40, and we haven't even come close to a death in any of these matches. So I think it was right.
Well, no one. I've never seen anyone try it since then. So the other thing is, with the staking round, originally it seemed like whoever I was playing against was trying to just throw the lowest card so they can go first. And then when the tournament started, people were throwing the highest defensive card so that even if they don't go first, they get the defense boost. So really, we're starting with not 40, but like 49 or 50.
Yeah.
So I think the way people were giving feedback throughout that month of June made the tournament really smooth. There were really no issues with interpreting like the card effects and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right.
And
It's funny that you say that though, because I in one of the top brackets earlier ended up playing Joran, and I'd had a couple of games with him in the warm-ups in June, and he just spanked me both times. And then as we were playing, he used a skip card, and then we got down to round 7, and I still had 2 cards left because it skipped me. And then so as far as I understood it, skipping meant that they were being burnt. And he said, "Nah, if you still got 2 cards, you just go to round 8, and you still get to use them." And so for me, that was a game changer. Like, even though we've been playing for several months leading up to that, I still obviously didn't understand it. But
Yeah, I think because the card says misses a turn. I have that card. I just didn't. I didn't bother to use it because I would only use it if I was trying to take the opponent out, like in the first 3 rounds. That's the only way that I would be able to use it. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense because it just delays the game. It doesn't really cause the other person to lose 2 cards.
when I was strategizing, I did think, and I was tempted to ask Tangled for clarification, but then I thought it would probably give it away. But for your utility, which is real strong, plus 10 defense and attack next turn, so it's pretty much a 20 card. I
Yes.
thought if you played that and then I was second to play, so right behind you, I skipped you, does that mean that in that next round you would get 0, 0, 0, 0, or would you still get 10, 10, 0, 0? Because potentially if I skipped you, then that would have nullified that
You would
utility
nullify
card
it.
completely, but I wasn't sure. And so that was, if you ended up winning one of the games and using that, I was probably going to be one of my change-ups and then sort of seek clarification on the fly.
That's a good question. If someone that's an advantage to going second, right?
Yep.
Because
that would have been a missed opportunity for your utility because it has to apply in that round. If you skip that, you lose the benefit of that utility.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, I have that card too. I just didn't even use it. So that utility card would negate any other utility card that applies to the following round if it's used at
Correct.
the right time. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
All
I mean,
right.
some of our cards did kind of cancel out, but I think his card where he gets to take one of my cards, not only take it, but then use it himself. And when he used it, it was always the 3rd round. See, I wonder if I would have been better off going second. Maybe, I don't know.
I tried to push you with your utilities because you had that utility plus 10 attack plus 10 defense. I was hoping that it would have, if you mixed up your utilities, I push you to the end, and then so that your last card that you could play was that utility. And then I was thinking, by that stage, if I haven't had a turn skipped, then potentially we're all out of cards. So again, that added 10 attack and defense doesn't count for the next round. But you never jumped for it. You just kept using it in the middle. So I was like, half my strategy's gone.
Well, here's the thing. I had 2 of those cards, so you did force me to not play one of them. Because I have the one where it's the double defense for the following round. I never got to use it. I was going to use it in the second game, and then I realized like, oh, I can't use it at all. Because the utility cards have to be used 2, 4, and 6 in order to use 2 cards like that, and it was 2, 5, and 7. So so my strategy when I got that card ended up just not even being used because of just that one card that you have.
And the benefit of that card is also, like you say, that so if we both start with 13 in our deck, and then your utility, you get to choose one to kill off, and so obviously you would choose the cosmic, but then with the my one, so I'm now 12 and you're 13, but then with the excavator, I take your card and it comes back on mine, so it flips it from me being 1 under to me being 1 over. which is
Yep.
powerful. And even though, like, as in it's sort of balanced though, and this is like props to Tangled in terms of, I don't know how much thought you put into it, but it's next level. Like, it's balanced that I don't get to choose any card. I only get to choose the next 2 cards that you play, because it's obviously potentially a little bit more powerful than you just choosing any card.
Yeah.
Like, the mechanics in this are, I can't speak highly enough of Tangle and what you've done with it. And again, obviously, Omniflix network and you Sicily getting involved. It's, man, in terms of buying a deck and then having it rolled out and then surfing the marketplace trying to optimize my deck, it's just been a piece of cake and heaps of fun.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Someone just said that, Omniflix works well because you can buy a card mid-game and,
Yeah.
manipulate the deck. So, yeah.
But I and like another bonus on top of that is because I've gone through probably about 3 or 4 different decks that I think to be the optimal. Like, oh yeah, this is good, and then I'll try it, and then I'm like, oh no, it's actually not that good. Like, I've got 2 of the utility cards that give me double defense for the next turn, and then I didn't end up using them until this is the first game, this final, where I ended up using the double defense. But so I've just gone through multiple decks, but then so because I've been over a period of a couple of months just purchasing secondary cards every now and then, I then also got the NFTs from Omniflix for supporting. I've got the May and the April and whatnot. It's awesome. It's like a double whammy.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you. And yeah, Tangle, please go on.
No, just look, it's just amazing to hear you guys talk about it. And look, I can't take all the credit for the game mechanics. Like, the cards are there, but look, I created the game, but really where it's at today is a combination of a number of things, including, like what I was saying, having a couple of games with Captain Jinxto, where we intentionally implemented the Genesis Challenge month because of all of this random teething. There was never going to be a smooth initial launch if we went straight into a championship. But you guys, I think because of your propensity to play these types of games and to be able to think, I didn't have to do the thinking. I just played, and you told me what was happening, and I just validated and checked. Oh yeah, that's true. So I just listened.
So can we call this being community driven?
It is 100%.
Yeah, it's good.
100%. I'm so happy you guys. Let's just have some final words so that Sizzler can actually go to sleep, because they've been non-stop. And I know you as well, Cosmos. You were still messaging a couple of hours ago, and I'm not sure how much sleep you've got. But any final words before we let this break up and I can start transferring all these tokens?
I think it'd be great if for the next tournament we had way more people involved, because I think there'll be more suggestions and even like a further smoothing out of the game itself. I think it'd be great to get some people to buy packs, and maybe you should at the end tell everyone how they could buy a pack and get started.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Tangle, do you want to do that, or you want me to do that?
Yeah, if you could do that, Sitzler, and if you could just direct them to the starter decks. But ultimately, there's going to be another collection. All the information will be out in the next month or so, and there'll be more cards, more mechanics, and all the feedback that everyone's given me to date. And even I'll be tic-tacking with Omniflix exactly on how we can improve this. And look, it's only going to get better. And because you guys provide such great feedback, we have real-time experience with it now in the wild. This is no longer we're no longer on the bounds of the proof of concept. We actually know how it works. And so it's only going to get better. So thank you. I appreciate it. And thanks for sticking with the Genesis Championship. I know we had the timing and the 36-hour allotments, and but you stuck with it. You participated all the way to the end, and now we had an amazing grand final. So thanks, guys. Yeah. Really, thank you.
Oh, thank you, man. And good game, Flicks. I'll beat you one day.
One day, but not yet.
Not in 2022, it looks like.
Don't rule it out.
Everyone else competition playing too. It wouldn't have been what it was if it wasn't for everyone getting involved. So it was cool.
That's very nice. We see this community effort. We see a creator like Tangled that has experience within esports, within the game mechanics of being able to create these trading card game, the game mechanics, and so on and so forth, and provide an entire new experience for people in the Cosmos ecosystem. So yeah, Cosmos, DeFi, Flix, and to all the 12 other strategists, including myself, huge thanks for participating. For those that might be wondering as to how they can get a deck, you can go to omniflix.market. That is Omniflix, OMNIFLX.market. Link will be in the description below. And there you can search for the pre-sale decks when you go to collections. This is a collection of 30 items, of which 24 are sold, right? Or is it 23 only? Oh, someone bought two decks.
Yep.
Someone bought two decks. Okay, so here we have six decks that are remaining. Oh, no. Yeah, six
There's
decks, right?
one that is not official. So I always release the public service
Right.
announcement. Just make sure the deck is linked to the creator address, because some people resell and you can't guarantee if they're going to drop you the entire deck. So just make sure it's the correct address that is
Correct.
linked to the listing, and you will get the airdrop.
Yep, that's right. So you can get a deck, and the deck involves 13 cards, right? With
Correct.
nine
That
ability.
40 atom listing on the left, 25 is
Yep. That is
someone's
not
having a
me.
laugh. Yeah.
No, it's in line. Someone has seen this.
Yeah.
If someone sees this, it's all 40 Osmo. Suddenly, I mean, if you don't have 40 atom, that doesn't get deducted. But what about the ones that have? So
Yeah.
this is pretty smart pricing. This is sometimes used by a lot of people on the marketplace for collections with high trading volume on a specific day or like in a given week. But yeah, just be sure to check out the bottom left of the card, and then you can see the created by the address. So if they are the same, you have no doubt Tangle will definitely drop the 13 cards that are part of the deck. If you are someone that's looking to explore just parts of the game, get into the battle, even without a full deck, maybe want to support the cause by collecting one card at a time, you can go to the Interplanetary Battle Cards NFT game deck. So, the collection here with 525 items and 59 owners. That means everyone will have more or less 13 cards or 10 plus cards. And here you can see them listed with the trading volume Osmo, Juno, and Huawei. So, do not hesitate to bring your tokens, bring your fungible tokens to OmniFlix and get your deck started off. So Tangle, if I can ask, can they buy one card at a time and have a collection of 13 cards and then participate in a tournament? Is that possible?
I think so. I think you'll have to just check the market, but it is possible if they are on the secondary. So I think the secondary market, I listed the entire collection once off on the secondary so I minted an entire collection, a one of one, when we deployed this whole thing. And I think people have purchased things and listed some of their decks. And so you might not be able to do it now. I think also in terms of value for money, you probably should just go and get a starter deck, because you get a cosmic card, you get the entirety of the collection. But again, look, a collection is going to be coming out soon. So the OGs is almost sold out. There's only about 6 unminted starter decks, and I think there's a reasonable trading volume on the secondary market. We're going to add an entire new collection, and really give this more looks, more strategy, more options. We're going to go through another testing phase to make sure. And I might just add before we close the show that Flix's suggestion of, hey, let's take it up another notch. Instead of doing a 2-card combination and deploying it turn by turn, how about you both deploy the 2 cards, and the staking round determines how you apply the cards. So that's going to add even more craziness to it. And there's going to be more mind games. I think I was speaking at Cosmos DeFi about it, and you can really bring the mind games and the kind of bluffing attitude to this now. And let's see how that goes.
Yeah, that'll be pretty exciting. Very nice.
Okay. Is
All
that a
right.
wrap?
I think that's a
Yeah.
wrap.
Thank you all. Thank you all for participating. Thank you, Tangle, for running us through the game, and especially to the Flix fam and everyone, the collectors, the creators on Omniflix, and in the Cosmos ecosystem. Huge shout out to all of you, and we'll see you again in the next challenge or the championship. Yeah.
Thanks for
guys.
having us.
All right,
Thanks,
Yeah.
everyone.
take it easy.
Bye-bye. Yeah.